Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the Bible Bistro. This is Daily Dose Radio. 5-minute Bible study is on board. Are you ready for some great stuff today? Man, verses 15 through 19 of Psalm 74, just wonderful. We're going to begin actually reading 13 today, and we're going to read down through 19. So kind of a big bite here. We read 13 and 14 yesterday, but I'm going to go back to it again today because this section is all about the praise of the wonderful works of God. What's the medicine that you need when the enemy is successful, when he is persecuting you or the church and it's working and things are falling apart all around you? What is the medicine for that? The medicine for the soul, for that kind of situation, we find it right here. To remember what God has done in the past, to put our eyes and set our hope on Him, and to say to ourselves, God is my King of old, working salvation in the midst of the earth, even though I don't see it right now, and maybe I don't feel like He's working salvation for me right now. I know that He is working even now in the midst of all of this trouble and tumult. Let me read beginning in 13, 14, and going all the way down to 19. Thou didst divide the sea by thy strength. Thou breakest the heads of the dragons in the waters. Thou breakest the heads of Leviathan in pieces, and gavest him to be meat to the people inhabiting the wilderness. Thou didst cleave the fountain and the flood. Thou driest up mighty rivers. The day is thine, the night also is thine. Thou hast prepared the light and the sun. Thou hast set all the borders of the earth. Thou hast made summer and winter. Remember this, that the enemy hath reproached, O Lord, and that the foolish people have blasphemed thy name. Deliver not the soul of thy turtle dove unto the multitude of the wicked. Forget not the congregation of thy poor forever. So those are verses 13 through 19. But we read 13 and 14 yesterday, and as you read through this, you say, yep, I know when that was. Yep, I know when that was. Yep, I know when that was. We remember these things, these wonderful works. God is working salvation in the midst of the earth because we remember when He divided the Red Sea and the people walked through on dry ground. It says, Thou breakest the heads of the dragons in the waters. Thou breakest the heads of Leviathan in pieces, and gavest him to be meat to the people inhabiting the wilderness. When did God take care of the people in the wilderness? When the children of Israel were going through. Remember that? He fed them all the way through the wilderness experience. Now here it says, He broke the dragons and Leviathan and gave him to be meat. So if God can do that to Leviathan and the dragons of the water and provide meat for His people, what do you think He can do to the wicked man who defiles His sanctuary? Oh, friends, I think He can turn that around to the benefit of the beloved as well. You clave the fountains and the flood. You driest up mighty rivers. When did that happen? Well, I remember that Israel went through the Jordan River as on dry ground. They just passed right across it because God divided and dried up a mighty river. And then He restored it. The day is thine. The night is thine. You've prepared the light and the sun. So if we forget those things, what He's done in the past, all we have to do is look to the course of nature as it is right now. It is thine. This day is the Lord's. This night is the Lord's. You've prepared light and you've prepared the sun. You've set all the borders of the earth. You have done this. You've made summer and winter. This is the God that we serve. This is why we say, He is my King of old. And with this perspective, like I said, this is good medicine for the soul. Because then, as I think about all of this, I realize how small and insignificant that wicked man is. And how mighty and powerful my God is. The very day in which I record this, it belongs to Him. The light that I see shining through my window, it belongs to Him. The sun that creates that light, it belongs to Him. God has made it all. He's made summer. He's made winter. He's done it all. And then we begin the section verses 18 through 23. this section of requests, which ends Psalm 74. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave off here, and I'll pick up with 18 through 23 tomorrow. So I hope you'll join me then on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.